Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is such an exciting one. Once again, I'm getting to do this video in collaboration with Carmel from Carmel Nicole and with Jen from Jen D Beauty. You guys, they are the best friends. They are so good, so supportive, and I love working with these ladies. I am old enough to be their mom, and the fact that they want to include me in a collab with them just makes my heart so happy. They're both amazing. If you guys know Carmel, she does a lot. All three of us do about the same thing. We do a lot of drugstore, high-end, a little bit of luxury here and there. Carmel and I are more of neutral lovers. Jen does amazing neutrals, but she also loves colorful looks. So if that's up your alley, she is the girl for you to check out. But I really, truly do love both of them. And they are both beautiful inside and out. And I really do mean that. Very kind, very supportive, like I said. And just, I am so blessed to call them friends. So we decided to choose some products, some drugstore affordable products that rival high-end or luxury, that we feel that they're worth every penny, if not more. So we got to choose 10 products. We don't know what the other ones are choosing. I don't know what Jen or Carmel are choosing, and they don't know what I'm choosing either. Now I have a couple of products that I already have on because I wanted to do my foundation and concealer before I started my videos, not to make the video super long so you have enough time to go watch my friends. I don't want to be chatty. The couple of things that I do have on already is I have this. This is the Hard Candy Sweat and Lock Primer. I absolutely love this. This, I would say, is a better product than the one size Secure the Sweat. I feel like this one works better and is a fraction of the price. So I would say if you're looking for something like that, it's not going to keep you from sweating, but your makeup will stay in place. It's not going to go anywhere. It feels nice and hydrating when you put it on. It doesn't feel tacky. Your face feels velvety when you apply it. It's a really nice primer. I've been using this a lot because it is so hot and humid, and this has been working beautifully. But I am not going to repurchase this. I haven't even been grabbing this. I've been grabbing this one every day that I put makeup on. So absolutely recommend it and love it. I have to wear a corrector under my concealer because I have really dark under eyes, and this eye has even a dark spot like right here. So it's not just the darkness of the getting older on my under eyes, but also some hyperpigmentation, and I happen to have one right there. So really, unless I'm testing out a concealer that I want to see how much coverage I get without a corrector or how it performs by itself, on a day-to-day when I'm doing my makeup, I do use a corrector. This one from Morphe is so good. A little goes a long way, and this is in the shade Peach 02. So good. It has a huge applicator, so I really just dot a little bit and then I blend it because a little bit does go a long way, but it does such a beautiful job of concealing any kind of darkness that you have. My under eyes are dry and they're mature, so I try to put as little product as possible because to me the less layers that you have under your eyes, the less chance of a lot of creasing. You're gonna get some creasing. We have lines, we're human, we have real skin. But this one is very hydrating. Like I said, a little goes a long ways. It never feels chalky or dry, or just some of them when it dries down, it almost feels like very dry under your eyes. This one does not feel like that. And I usually put it on, I give it a few seconds, and then I apply my concealer over it, and it looks absolutely beautiful. Is it 100% cover? No, I don't think anything is going to cover 100% of my darkness, but it does a pretty good job. I'm comfortable with what I have on. So this is my second product that I absolutely love. It's affordable. It's better than a lot of the high-end ones that I own. Very nice. And then the third one that I have on already, because I hate doing my brows on video. It takes me a long time. I hate my brows, so I don't want to mess with them. But it's this one right here. This is from Maybelline, and this is new. It's called the Brow Inserts. And now I am very challenged when it comes to applicators like this, especially if they just have one little prong. I can't do it. For some reason, I just can't. A lot of people love them, and it does create beautiful hair-like strokes, but I'm challenged. I can't. But this one with the 3 little prongs is so easy to use. I absolutely love this. I actually like it so much. I've been using it every day that I ordered a backup because Ulta's having a 20% off sale. So I figured I am going to use this. Now, the only way that they can improve this, because this has a gel on the other side, I wish this was a clear gel. It is a tinted gel, and sometimes I just wear this by itself. This has an amazing small little spoolie. It's really nice, really small. I like them small. But what I have to do is, if I'm going to use it with the pencil, I kind of have to wipe it down a little bit, take some of the product off, because then I feel like my brows are too dark. Now, I have this one in the shade, I believe it's dark brown. It may have said it in something that I took off, but I usually get dark brown. I feel like this is not super pigmented, that it makes me look like I have Groucho Marx brows. My brows are dark, almost like a black brown. So if I put anything that's like a medium brown, it makes them look a little reddish, and it looks funny because then some of the hair looks dark, some of the hair looks reddish. So I really have to stick to a dark brown so that it looks as close to my regular brow color as possible. But yeah, I absolutely love this. This is, I would say, a dupe or a great option to the Benefit, and the Benefit one is called, I put a picture of the Benefit one, but it's called the Mighty Fine Brow Pen, and it's the same thing. It has the 3 little prongs. I've used this before. I actually do have one, but I can't find it right now. But I really love this, and this is the same way. It is not super pigmented where you feel that you get too much. Like the one from L'Oreal, that one has 2 prongs, and I tried it, but you get too much product out, and it just makes it, I don't know, to me it's messy, and it just applies too much product. Okay, so now let's do some blush and bronzer. So the blush and bronzer that I have been absolutely loving are the new ones from e.l.f. These are the Soft Glam Cream Bronzer and the blushes. Now I have the bronzer in the light. It's the one I purchased originally, and then I ordered the medium because the light is nice, but it looks, I wanted something a little deeper. And then I do have several other blushes because they are so good. I would say they're very similar to the Charlotte Tilbury blushes that I love so much. I'll put a picture of it here also. These are very similar. I love the formula. It doesn't say that it's a cream to powder, but it acts like a cream to powder, and it's absolutely gorgeous. I moved you up a little closer so you can see a little better. I'm going to apply the medium shade right now. And these, like I said, they blend like a dream. They're so pretty. I really do enjoy this product. And I love the undertone. It is not warm. It is not orangey or yellow, which I hate it when I get a bronzer that when I put it on, it looks very orangey or yellow. That really does not make me happy. But these, I just dropped the lid. But these are absolutely gorgeous. Like I said, so easy. This is the e.l.f. Cream Blush and Bronzer Duo Brush. And this is very inexpensive. I think it's like maybe $8 for the brush. And these are $7. So pretty. As you can see, it doesn't have that orangey undertone. It's very pretty. As you can see, it's not too much. I think the packaging is really pretty. It doesn't look cheap. It doesn't feel cheap. I mean, it is plastic, but hey, a lot of the packaging that we get on high-end and luxury is plastic. Okay, so the blush that I'm going to use today, like I said, I have several shades. I'll swatch them for you. Okay, starting here, this is Muted Mauve. The second one is Pink On It. This one is Heat Check, and the one at the bottom is called Cinna Mood. So I think I'm going to use Cinna Mood today because I am wearing like a beige off-white top. So I want to use that one today. I want to keep it kind of like a little bronzy. But these are so good, guys. Really, if you've been looking for any kind of cream blushes, I would go with something like this. They're so pretty, very pigmented. So you have to be careful when you first, go. Just a little bit at a time. You can put it in the back of your hand and pick it up from there. Or I just swiped the blush, and it looks really beautiful. It was hard for me to pick a blush and a bronzer because I have so many of them that I absolutely love. I love the ones from Morphe. There's so many. There's so many. But I also thought that my friend Carmel will pick the Morphe trios because I know she loves those too. She thinks those are amazing too. So I think that's pretty. I don't want to overdo it today. So these are absolutely amazing. So good. For highlighter, what I love to use, I'm the type of person that doesn't like a super bright highlighter. I'd rather have something that is a little glowy, that it just looks like my skin is glowing a little bit, but I don't want it overdone. I feel that this is just a personal thing. And again, listen, there's no rules. You want to be seen from the moon, then you put the highlighter on so they can see you from the moon. But me personally, I don't like something that is super bright. I'd rather have something that is subtle. And I love these from L'Oreal. This is a Lumila Glow, and then they also have a Lumila Glass. I don't find a lot of difference in them. Maybe this one has a little more of the other one maybe is more like glassy-like, that you can't really see the color that much. Well, this one is more like a highlighter, but they're so pretty. So I'm going to, this is a clean brush. It's just very stained from, I don't even know which blush that was, but wow, that it did a number on my brush for sure. I'm gonna grab it with my finger. These just look really pretty, very subtle. I absolutely love them. If you've been wondering what the highlighters from like Merit or the new ones from Dior are, these are very similar. The La Glace is probably a little more similar because it really is just like that glassy look, but not too much. They're both beautiful. Either one of them I think you would be happy with. If you rather have something that doesn't have so much, that is a little even less on this, then I will go with the La Glace. But I think this is also very pretty. I'm just going over it with the blush brush so that I don't have a line right there. But as you can see, it's just like a very subtle glow. It's not anything that is going to be overpowering, but that's just me. You do you. So let me show you some honorable mentions that I love for bronzers and blushes. If you prefer to have a powder bronzer and blush, these from L'Oreal are amazing. I really do love them. They're so pretty. I mean, this one is a little darker, but like both of these, this one is in Rose Latte and this one is in Toasted Butterscotch. But I think these are kind of hard to overdo it. So they're very beginner friendly, but I think they're not super glowy, but it does have like a little bit of a glow, so it looks very natural on your skin. I would say they're not a dupe for the Hourglass, but they're definitely a very good option for them. Now the cream ones from e.l.f. are a lot less expensive than these. These you may be able to find it like at Walmart for like $11, and like I said, the e.l.f. ones are $7, pretty sure they're $7. And then also these are new from Essence. These are gorgeous, and I've shown these before on another video. I will go ahead and link it below. These are so pretty, and I would say these palette are like $10.99. So gorgeous. This is the light one. So pretty. I really do love it, and they look very light, but those blushes really do show up. And then if you have a deeper skin tone, this one is absolutely gorgeous. So pretty. And I also wore this on a video. Okay, now for eyes. You guys know that I love liquid eyeshadows. I think they are the easiest things to put on, and it makes it look like you've tried really hard and when you haven't. I love the ones from Armani, which are very pricey. The ones from MAC, they're more affordable than the Armani, but still, these from e.l.f. are so good. I would say they are a dupe for the Makeup by Mario, which are $25. These are so good. They're all matte. They're really beautiful. I'm going to use, I think I'm going to use this one. I don't want to use a dark color. This one is called Extra Toasted, but they're so pretty, so easy to apply, and you don't need to put a primer underneath. I put a little bit of concealer on under my brow bone just to lighten that up a little bit, but I didn't put anything on my actual lid. But these are so good. When they dry, they don't go anywhere. They don't crease. They're just beautiful. And if you want to go the extra step and put like an eyeliner with it, it looks really, really beautiful. It looks like you've worked a lot harder to put an eyeshadow on than an eye look than you really have. These are pretty, and they have really pretty shades. I will swatch the shades that I own so that you'll see what they look like. But I try to get something that's pretty neutral and not too dark, because that's what I like to wear when I'm doing a one and done eyeshadow. These are fast. This is the kind of shadow that I use on a day-to-day when I'm not going anywhere, when I'm not filming. If I'm not going anywhere or I'm not filming, this is what I like to do. And I just think that, you know, you look like you put together, but, you know, you really didn't go through any trouble. So let me swatch these for you really quick so you see what they look like. Okay, so this one right here is extra toasted. The one underneath is beige and bougie. This one right here, this one is so pretty. That one is called Currant, C-U-R-R-A-N-T, Mood. And then the one on the bottom, this is the one that I use the least, is called Cable Knit. Now, when you actually blend it, it doesn't look quite as dark as, you know, just swatching it. They look lighter, but they're so good. They're easy to blend. They give you enough time to blend and play with them, but I always do one eye at a time because I just want to make sure that nothing is going to, you know, dry before I get a chance to play with it. Okay, the next product that I'm going to show you that it has become a favorite of mine, and it's the one that I want to grab all the time, is this new mascara from Maybelline. It's the Lash Sensational Sky Tubes. This is such a good tubing mascara. Of all the tubing mascaras that I have tried and I own, and I have tried quite a few and own quite a few, this one is the one that I like the best. And this one is also better than many of the other mascaras that have been favorites that are not tubing. But I just feel this one gives you beautiful lashes. It's the easiest tubing mascara to remove. Oh my gosh, this one is like fun to remove because it takes no effort whatsoever. I find some of the other tubing mascaras, you still have to wet them quite a bit and play with them quite a bit to get them off. This one just comes off so easy. But there is absolutely no tugging, no flaking, no smudging, and it just comes off in these amazing tubes. And it doesn't dry super quickly, so you can actually build on your lashes. The one from e.l.f., I feel that that one dries pretty quickly, so you almost have to like put as much mascara as you want to on your first try, because you're not going to be able to build on it. If you apply some on one eye, go to the other one, by the time you come to the eye again, it's going to be dry. This one gives you time, and I think it gives me length, gives me separation, it gives me enough volume. I'm happy with the volume I get with this. I have mascaras that will give me a little more volume, but this one does fine. I like it. I really have been enjoying it. This is what I have been using on the daily. I already have a backup for it. Again, it was on sale, so I would say get it at Target or Walmart. It's cheaper than Ulta. Ulta is like $13.99, unless you can get it on sale. But Target and Walmart is like $10.99. So you save a little bit of money. You save $3, which I think is worth saving. But look at that. Pretty lashes. Okay, let me finish 2 coats and I'll be right back. Another eyeshadow that I love using, so this will be another honorable mention, is the eyeshadow sticks from L'Oreal. These are so beautiful. Again, these are easy to apply. They're easy to, you know, blend. They last all day. They have some gorgeous colors. They also have like an emerald green, but I mean, I got, of course, the neutral ones, but they're so pretty, and they will last on your eyes all day until you take them off. They last till the end of the day. These are absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so now for lips. A lipstick that I have been loving is the new ones from Morphe. These are glowy when you put them on. They have a shine when you put them on, but they're long lasting. So the way that you put them on is you apply them, and they tell you to apply like one layer, and then you let it sit for a couple of minutes, and then you can do like that if you want to, but they ask you not to do this for a couple of minutes to kind of let it set. So I'm going to swatch them for you. This one is in the shade, they're called the Lip Lock, by the way, Whipped Together. They're very long lasting, and I love the fact that they also, you can bring them up and they'll go back down, which a lot of these twisty things do not go back down. This one is in the shade Berry Bolted. I have another one, but I think that one's in a purse and I couldn't find it. This one is Berry Bolted, very beautiful. And then this last one is in Lover's Bond, and that's what that looks like right there. So beautiful. I think this one's the one that I'm going to use today. The, what is it called again? The Lover's Bond is the one I'm going to use today. They smell like vanilla. They smell really good, but it's not overpowering. It's not anything that is going to make you nauseous by smelling it. And then I'm also going to show you, I have a lot of lip liners that I love, but these are two that I really love. The one from Catrice, they're very inexpensive, and the only thing is you have to get them through the Catrice website, or you have to get them through Amazon. You can get some through Amazon. I also love the Morphe ones. These are very long lasting, so I'm going to use a Morphe one today. This was the Morphe, that's the Catrice. The Morphe one is in Berry Cola. That's the shade that I use the most. I have several, but that's the shade that to me is pretty neutral, and it goes with a lot of different shades. And this one is in Sassy and Flirty, the one from Catrice that is more like a pink or a mauve. So I'm going to do the lipstick first so that you can see what it looks like. Don't judge me. I am terrible at applying lipstick without lip liner, but we're going to go for it. And then I'll fix it with a lip liner. I have a very hard time just doing it once over my lip, but I've done it like this before and it's worked. But these will last. Now the shine, if you eat or drink, the shine will wear down a little bit, but the actual kind of stains your lips, stays behind. Now these remind me a lot of these from Dior. Now the Dior smells differently. The Dior smells, this one is not too scented, but the Dior smells more floral. But these are shiny like that and long lasting. So the formula, as far as the formula, they remind me a lot of the Dior. I love the Dior also. I wear these a lot. These are the Dior. That one and this one. The one at the bottom is number 390, and the one on top was number 425. I love these. They're so good. I wear them quite a bit. I really don't care for a lot of liquid lipsticks. I find them very drying, and these are lipsticks that are not liquid lipsticks, but they do have a nice long wear time, and they're very easy to reapply. I find that with a lot of the liquid lipsticks, when you go to reapply, you almost have to remove the liquid lipstick because they kind of become like crumbly in the center of your lip, and it's hard to just reapply. Where these are not. These are very easy. So let me just go over with a lip liner. One thing I love about these lip liners also is that they're creamy when you put them on, but then they set. So they're long lasting. A lot of lip liners, when they're creamy when you put them on, they don't stay on your lips. They kind of wear off. And it's the same thing with the Catrice. They're creamy when you're applying them, but they do have a nice long wear time. Also, honorable mention, you can never go wrong with a Revlon Super Lustrous lipstick. I absolutely love these. These are two new shades that I just added to my collection. I haven't actually worn them yet. This one is super light formula. I figure with a lip liner will be okay. It's number 725, Bare It All. And then this one, I thought it was interesting. This is Wine with Everything, but this is a pearl one. Because I think I have a Wine with Everything, but it's a matte. So this is Wine with Everything, and that's Bare It All. Neither one of them is a Clara typical shade, but I wanted to play. I wanted something different. I always tell you guys to, you know, try something out of your comfort zone. So I figured I would do the same. So this is a complete look with all the products that I absolutely love. So just to go over it again, number 1 is the Hard Candy Primer. Number 2 is the corrector. Number 3 is the brow product from Maybelline. Then number 4 is the bronzer from e.l.f. Number 5 is the blush from e.l.f. Number 6 is the highlighter from L'Oreal. Number 7 is the eyeshadows from e.l.f. Number 8 is the mascara. Number 9 is the Morphe lipstick. And number 10 is the lip liners. The other product that I love is the e.l.f. Sheer for It Blush Tint, and you can also use it on your lips. I like it both on my lips and my cheeks. These are some new shades. This one is called Bergen Did That. I like to apply these, let it dry, and then apply a second coat. But if you just like a wash of color, and this one is called Mauve Actually. So this is the burgundy and that's the mauve. And these have a nice wear time, and I love the fact that it has like a little funnel that actually cleans off the applicator as you pull it out, so you don't pull out way too much product. All right, you guys, so these are the products that I have been really enjoying. I think they're worth every penny. These are like $5. The e.l.f. products are amazing. They're under $10. So are the ones from Catrice. I think that every one of these perform just as good as high-end or luxury. For example, these perform just as well as the Benefit Benetint. Really, they really do. I have tested them together, and one against the other, and they're just as good. The blush and the bronzer are totally amazing. If someone put these on, even a person that only wears high-end, and they didn't show her the brands, I don't think they will be able to tell that it's not high-end or luxury. I think they're beautiful. I absolutely love them. I think they're worth every penny, if not more, but I don't want them to raise the price. So anyway, guys, if you are here from Carmel's or Jen's channel, thank you so much, and I hope you decide to subscribe. I'd love to get to know you better in the comments. Please make sure that you leave me a comment. If you're the type of person that doesn't like to chat, just leave me like a little heart or some kind of an emoji so that I know that you were here. And also, please make sure that you go check out Carmel and Jen. If you have not, I know many of you already subscribed to them, but if you have not, you're missing out. They're both amazing. Carmel and Jen, thank you so much for inviting me to do this with you. I absolutely love it. And actually, it was Carmel's idea, and she invited Jen and I. And the last time, it was also her idea. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for being here. I love you guys, and I will see you on my next video. Bye, guys. Mwah.